The day I stopped being the best person in my own company was the day that the company started growing. I know that sounds backwards, but let me explain. When I started Unsunk, my business, I did everything: scripting, filming, editing, posting, customer service, invoicing, contracting. And I was pretty good at all of it because I did so much for so long. And I got good enough to the point that no one in the team could do it better than I could. And that is the trap. Because when nobody can do it as well as you do, you become the bottleneck for the business. You're the best editor? Cool. Nothing gets edited without you. You're the best strategist? Great. Because no one from the team is going to be able to replace you. Therefore, no clients are going to get their strategies on time. Your business grows at the speed that you allow it to grow. And if that speed is you, that's a problem because you are slow. So here's what I started doing. One day I sat down to edit a video and I wrote down every single step that I take when I do edit a video. Not because I wanted to keep editing or making my process faster, but I wanted to be able to take the way my brain worked so that other people could replicate it. Every decision that I made instinctively, I wrote it down. Oh, I'm gonna put an SFX over here. I'm gonna do this over there. I'm gonna change it this way. I wrote it down. I wrote every single thing down, as stupid as it may sound, because that list became the checklist for the editor. Now I have someone else running social. I have someone else running strategy. I have someone else running editing. And that is because I was able to take whatever's on my brain and put it on a piece of paper and give something tangible for people to follow. People want to be able to see, okay, what do I do next? They want to be able to do a good job, but it is your job to make that easy for them. Because by the way, the second you say, oh yeah, nobody's as smart as I am, well, you're a fucking loser because you're not going to get as much output. You're not going to be able to do as much than 20 people. Doesn't matter how good you are. So stop getting that loser mindset that you think that to inflate your ego, you need to do everything. No, your main job as the founder, once you get past that survival mode in which you do have to do everything yourself, the second you start to get a team, your job is to create systems that help people do their jobs better, to get people to think like you would and then have their own versions of them to make them better, to have them grow. That's the whole game. Because if you're still the best person in your business, you don't have a business. You have a job with just extra steps and extra work.